Now we have done with the Reserve Bank of India Act, important section, Banking Regulation Act, and now we are done with the contract. Okay, today we will finish the contract segment. Okay, now we have, in the contract we have already done the important sections of general principle of contract. The next one is we have done the special principle of contract, in which we have done the indemnity, guarantee, bailment, pledge, and the last topic is now remaining. This is pledge, that is agency. Okay, so today we have to discuss the agency. So the important sections of contract of agency. Contract of agency, the important sections of contract of agency. The first section is section 182. Section 182 defines the definition of the term agent, principal, that's it. What is agent principle? Simply, see the agent definition. He is the person employed to do any act for another or to represent another in dealing with the third person. That is called agent. Simply, suppose X person is there, Y person is there, X is boss and Y is servant. So whatever boss will give the direction, the servant have to follow. So boss, we will call it principal. See the definition of principal. And servant we will call the agent. It is a relation, the principal and agent, there is a relationship between both of them. That's why, and this relationship between principal and agent is called the term agency. Done? So agent is a person who employed to do any act for the another. Okay, and principal, who is principal? The person for whom such act is done. So he is the principal. So one section of contract of agency, that is section 182. Okay, and any day I will just take a surprise test for you. Surprise test means, surprise test means in any day I will ask the important sections of banking regulations, this one RBI Act and contract. So be ready with the surprise test also. Okay, and in surprise test I will be just live in your okay. Now second important section, that's 184. Who may be an agent? Who may be an agent? See, as between the principal and the third person, any person may become the agent, but no person who is not the age of majority. So who is not the age of majority, that person cannot be the agent. Second one, of sound mind can be the agent. So for the agent, the person must be plus 18. Second one, must be sound mind. Okay, and simply so be responsible to the principal according to the provision. So this is the quality which is given in section 184, that who may be the agent. Done? Now next, that is important one, 185. Many students give me the wrong answer if I ask any question regarding the consideration in the agent. Just see that. Suppose if the principal, he is the principal, suppose if the principal appoint the agent. Okay, if the principal appoint the agent, so in that case the principal have already fixed the salary of the agent. Okay, the principal had already fixed the salary of the agent. So if that salary is taken by agent, so agent work is to work under the direction of principal. That is the work of agent. For that work, agent is taking salary. So if any work is done by agent, so no need to give any consideration for that work of the agent. That is 185 section. That consideration not necessary, that no consideration is necessary to create an agency, because agency, it means the relationship between the agent and principal. So there is no need to give consideration for the act of agent, because the agent is doing act under the salary which is given by the principal. Okay, that is the business of agent. So no need to give the extra money to the agent. That is called section 185. This is very, very important. Now please just go through 184 and 185 section. So 182 is important, 184, 185. Done? Okay, now next one. Sub-agent. This is very important. Now please see the section very carefully. Sub-agent means a person employed by or acting under the control of original agent in the business of agency. It means he is the principal. Under principal, the agent is doing work, and under the agent, this sub-agent is doing work. See this formula. What is sub-agent? He is the principal. Agent is doing work under this, and sub-agent is doing work under this. That is called this one. Okay? Done? Simple definition that is given in the sub-agent. Okay? The person employed or acting under the control of the original agent. Now see. This section, representation of principal by sub-agent properly appointed. So this line is important. Section 192. Section 192, what it say? Section 192, that the sub-agent properly appointed. Then what is the meaning of the term properly appointed? What it means? See, where the sub-agent is properly appointed, the principal so far as regard the third person represented by the sub-agent, it means if the sub-agent is properly appointed, then whatever work which will done by sub-agent, it will be treated as that the principal had done work. So, the principal is bound by and responsible for his act as if he were agent originally appointed by principal. This is very, very important. Agent's responsibility for sub-agent. So, it means in this section 192, what it say? Principal, agent, sub-agent. So whatever work that is done by sub-agent, it will be treated as that the principal have done the work. This is called when the sub-agent properly appointed. See, the agent is responsible to the principal for the act of the sub-agent. This is very important. It means sub-agent's responsibility. So the agent is responsible to the principal for the act of the sub-agent because the sub-agent is properly appointed. And see, the sub-agent is responsible for his act to the agent but not to the principal except in the case of fraud and willful wrong. Please see this section 192, very, very important. Very, very important section 192. This is the case in which the sub-agent is properly appointed. Properly. In the next section we will do when the sub-agent is not properly appointed. Okay. Let's see when he is not properly appointed. See. Agent responsibility for sub-agent appointed without authority. So 192, 193, that is very, very important. See. Where an agent without having authority to do so has appointed a person to act as a sub-agent. It means the principal is not knowing that the agent is appointing the sub-agent. So the agent stands towards such person in relation of the principal and agent, and he is responsible for his work both to the principal and the third party. First of all, understand this paragraph. See, in 193, principal is there. Whatever work done by the agent, principal will be responsible. But in the 193 section, if any work is done by the sub-agent, only that person will be responsible, not this person. This is the first paragraph of 193. The principle is, this is the first point. Second point, the principal is not represented by or responsible for the act of the person, nor is that person responsible to the business. It means simply in 193, if any work is done by sub-agent, only this agent will be responsible. That's it. Please check this. Please see this. Done. Section 193. Okay. So you have to learn both the section 192, 193. Okay. This is 192 with authority, and 193 without, small way, without authority. Okay. Now termination means tata bye bye of agency. How the agency can be terminated? So agency is terminated by the principal revoking his authority. This is the first point. By agent renouncing his the business. Renouncing means, you know, vanvas chale jana. Renouncing means he is not now interested. Or by the business of agency being completed. This is the third way in which agency can be this. Or by either principal or agent dying. Any person if die, then if any one of become unsound, then terminate. Or by the principal being adjudicated as insolvent. That is the also reason. That is a way in which the agency can be terminated. So we have discussed section 182. This is important. 192, 193 and this 201. Only 4 sections are the most important part of this this one, contract of agency. That's it. An agency, what is the term agency means? Agency means the relationship between the principal and this one, agent. That is called this one. Okay. So hope so you like the session, and do not worry if exam